41 minutes in, we see Simba on the brink of death in the sun when he is saved by our favorite people, Timon and Pumbaa. The most fun dynamic is they are comic relief, but unlike other comic relief, they are active members of the story. Like, I love Olaf, but he doesn't do anything. He's not as...
Yeah, he just makes funny jokes. Like,
Exactly.
I've been impaled.
I'm not saying he has to save the day, but don't get me wrong, I like Olaf. Don't get me wrong, I love him. But I love the fact that Timon and Pumbaa are so useful to the storyline. Do you know what I mean? Like, they literally redefine Simba. Because they
This actually reminds me of someone that we know. I don't know if we could just say, but Keegan. He kind of ruined Usopp a little bit for me the one day. He's like, oh no, Usopp is just a comic relief character. He has no points in One Piece. I'm like, listen here. He has character development. He has a glow up later on.
Especially in the anime, he is useful. He's actually like the smartest guy there, if I'm correct, right? He is the smartest guy there. It's just, I think the live action, I haven't seen it fully yet. I think maybe he just hasn't had a chance to really show off his skills yet. But season 2 is confirmed. We're gonna really see Usopp more probably there. Huh?
Yeah, it happens later for sure. You should finish it. Yeah, no, Keegan was talking about the anime.
No, man, he watched the live action. He hasn't seen the anime. Well, unless I'm wrong. Well, we'll see. I'll ask him.
Watching live action. I think I gave him the link for it, but he pointed out to me, no, Usopp is just comic relief. He's just there for entertainment.
Nah, not in the anime. There's a cool scene actually with Usopp. Because of his cowardice, he does. I remember I saw a clip of it. Because of his cowardice, something happens, and they threaten to kick him off the ship unless he's like. Oh, it was such a beautiful moment where it's like unless he apologizes or something like that for the thing he did that was wrong.
We'll go back to Lion King soon. I just want to show you some props that I'm really proud of.
That's something you made?
Yes.
That is pretty cool.
And then for Christmas, and I'm going to use this for my post-time skip Usopp's slingshot, I got an actual slingshot. So you fit your hand through over here, and you grip on, and then it's like, it's powerful.
Yeah, that sounded powerful.
I love
your
it.
hand there, did you?
It doesn't do any damage to myself over here. It's protected. Because I think the bars are a bit further up ahead. So, yeah. And it's really nice because this is like a handle. It's very soft. So when you fit your hand through, your arm can lean on this while you're holding here.
Yeah. Is it accurate?
I haven't tested it. Wait, I have a few times. I was just drunk when I did. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
How dangerous! You're gonna break some windows. Maybe don't do it back.
Luckily, I did that by a wall, but like this slingshot is pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, thanks. Sorry about that, guys.
Problem.
Did you manage to get a hold of the other guy?
Well, he's not responding, so I don't know what the issue is.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's cool. We'll invite him another time.
Yeah.
Cool. You're lucky. Just in time for Act 2.
Oh yes, I heard you guys talking about Timon and Pumbaa.
Yep.
About, you were saying our favorite guys, so I feel like that's also for you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
About how Timon and Pumbaa, unlike maybe like characters like Olaf from like Frozen, they're more useful. They're more they're more directly functional to the storyline.
Yeah, like I mean,
yeah.
I was having a discussion with someone. I don't know if it was you. Because I was saying that they are helping him deal with the grief, and someone was like, "No, they're actually helping him bury the grief." I don't know.
That wasn't me because I had agreed with the other guy. He's not then. There's I'll explain it now. Actually, basically, what happens here is they teach Simba a hedonistic nihilism. So it's not really dealing with the grief per se. It's borderline Rick and Morty levels. of nihilism here, because they teach him to let go of his past and the responsibilities, abandon all things, therefore leaving all stresses behind.
Yes.
It's reflected in the space of a single song, and we get to move on with a very efficient storytelling. But basically, the idea is, with great freedom comes great responsibility, kind of thing, right? But no, with your rights come responsibility. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a certain give and take. But for them, they just kind of give up. And there's a freedom. And Thingamajiggy talks about this. John Peters, I'm a big fan. He talks about this way. He says there's an absolute freedom in giving up your responsibilities, but it comes at a consequence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you're sort of stuck if you go by that logic of, Hakuna Matata, no worries, whatever. It means that you'll be stuck in one place forever.
Well, yeah. It's kind of a level of stunted growth, basically, because you could say you're stuck in the matrix almost.
Right. But I guess from a storytelling perspective, for kids who just witnessed a death,
yes,
it's so crucial that we have that moment. You know what I mean?
And I love, dude, the story does this so well. All of that's reflected in the space of a single song, right? And it's unmuddied, it's clear. And now we've passed the middle of the story.
But wait a minute. Sorry, before you continue, I just want to know something. Were they using him, or are they his real friends? Like, because I was like, what if he was on our side? Like, okay, yeah, sure. What if he was on our side? But are you friends with him for real, or are you just using him for protection? Is he your bodyguard?
He's a fucking good friend, but no, they're using him. But at the same time, over time, you have to remember, it's over the course of years. So eventually they do consider him to be family.
Right, because they raise him practically.
Yeah, but you have to remember something. They don't ask about his past. They don't ask about his future.
Right.
They don't ask anything about it. They know nothing. He's been with them for years, and this man is still explaining who he is. You know what I mean? Like his beliefs. They don't know. They know nothing about him at the end of it.
Right.
So technically, one could argue it's still functional, because when they do get in trouble, they run to him immediately. So one could argue they are using him, but I think that's a bit of a dark way of looking at it.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, he is definitely family. I mean, by the time he grew up and had his mane and everything, and he was swimming, like jumping into the water using vines and stuff, like he was clearly a member of the family by then.
But as a consequence of that, they don't know him years later. They still don't. So that's the thing about having no duty. And we have no duty to each other, then that can,
Also, they can't be teaching him Hakuna Matata, but still want to know about his past. Like, it defeats the purpose of teaching him.
That makes sense.
It would be inconsistent, yes.